Hello everyone and welcome to race number 18 here of the Aldi Cup Series season number 2. We're here at Iowa for the Glad 400. Kind of changed tracks after finding out that Mexico City was way too boring. But yeah, this Iowa track, I know a couple of my friends are going to bash me because I remember a long time ago, well not that long, but like a while ago I said Iowa is so boring. Well, I actually found an Iowa track that's actually good, so yeah, but anyways, interesting front couple of rows. Brandon Bent and Jonathan King on the front row. The only two drivers that have actually led the points this season on the front row. And you see there's the full qualifying results, and the DNQs for this week are Alex Hawkins in the 55, Carl Adams in the 69, TJ Yoshi in the 45, Henry Gore, Julio Caesar, Kenneth Bueno, Reagan Whitlock, and Joseph Landy Pavlov. So yeah, they did not make the show. See the full qualifying results. So yeah, the front three are really interesting as we're going to get this race started. But yeah, the front three really interesting. Brandon Bent, Jonathan King, obviously the only 2 points leaders, and they are currently first and third in points. And of course, Jack Pawkins being second in points, he's starting third. So very ironic there. But let me go. Guys like Jordan Watt got a good run last week at Daytona. Up here, we got Tristan Allen, who's fourth in points, back here inside the top 10. And the other guy that can take the points lead out of this race is Dominic Anthony, but he's starting down to 39, so probably not. Anyways, green flag is out and we're underway here at Iowa for 50 laps. We're down to 1 and 2 for the first time. Here goes Jack Pawkins in the 21. Down the back. Looks like they all survived. DW Motorsports currently 1, 2, and 3. And Bent in the outside wall. Pawkins leads the first lap. Unfortunately with this track, they do bounce off the outside wall down the front stretch a fair bit. So be mindful of that. I think we got a caution. And yes, we do. Down the front, that's involving Elijah Gordon, who's 6th in points. Oh, and a lot of damage on these two cars here. Marks and Crash. Our first caution of the race. Jack Pawkins is the leader here. I think it is Benny Watson in second. Yes, it is. Tristan Allen up to third. And Cyrus McGee in fourth. So our first caution of the race. In the Glad 400. Oh, and I think we might have had another one. Yes, we did. That's definitely... Well, what happened to the 00? That might have not been an accident. That might have been something else. Oh, I think it might have been an accident. Yeah, okay. Well, that kind of helps it out, because we're going to quickly pause this one as the laps are kind of short under the pace laps. And we're going to take a look at what happened here. Elijah Gordon here in the 1. He should be okay. He didn't really look like he got that much damage. In fact, he looked like he wasn't even involved all that much. So this might have actually had something to do with Fitzwater. You see, it definitely involved. Ah, okay, so that's what happened there. Well, that might have contributed to the 00 as well, but that's what happened there. Josh crashed the pole sitter last week. Ian Perez in the 48 bounces off the outside wall and goes down into Crash. He slides back down into William Johnston, goes back up into the wall and collects Aiden Shepard in the 99. The Michigan winner, there's Simon Nichols. Chase Marks nowhere to go. You see Jackson Lynn in the 84 car, who won at Homestead a couple of races back. Luke Rainey did get involved, but it's very minor as the lights flashed. Yeah, a lot of damage for a lot of good cars here. Just in a pretty tough position here. Take a look from Chase Marks. But for this one, everyone should be okay. Now, what happened here to the 00? The 88 and Co. we need to figure out. So, are we down the front for sure? Because they slow down for some reason. Oh no! Okay, totally separate accident. I'm sorry. I thought it was a little bit of an ARCA break situation, which it might be, but like, no. As you see, Schamberger and Dan Park, they made contact. Actually, you know what? Those three cars have made contact together. That Homestead, they all were involved in that first caution. Schamberger, Park, and Gerard Oren. A lot of people were not very happy with Gerard Oren after that race as well. And you see Hunter Sleppy runs into the 41 here, and I think this was just all a stack-up effect. You see our last winner, Matthew Stotts. Oh, and Fitzwater ran into Mitchell Carter. Looks like William Johnson ran into the back of someone. Anthony ran into the 91. That could be big for him and his championship. So he's coming into this race 5th in points. You see Jay Jefferson was involved in the 47. Both the William Rock Motorsport cars that fairly high up in points were involved in this. And take a look at the 80. Okay, Fitzwater's probably out of it. That's a lot of damage on the 80. And then, of course, the 00 blowing up. So, not sure what that's all about. But we're going to figure out. I think he should be out of it by now. So, oh, he hasn't made it back yet. Okay. And he is out of it. Okay, so it was the accident that actually took him out there. Now the 22 car, there he is. Dominic Anthony. See if he's okay. Gerard Oren also on the pit road. So I'm just gonna have to wait and see here. Is Hawkins is currently the leader. Just checking if those guys are out of it. No, they are not. So and they're still in the lead lap. So that's good news for them. And we're going back to green now. So Jack Hawkins is the leader here in the 21, looking to take the points lead away from Jonathan King. Become only the 3rd different points leader in this season. Benny Watson, the All-Star winner, looking to grab his first points win of his career. Tristan Allen looking for that first win of the season, looking for his 7th in the series. Cyrus McGee looking for his 2nd of the season, and Brian Grimes in the 11. So we've got a couple of guys up there in points. Up here we've got Benton 6th, Jonathan King in 7th. How about Davey Johnson in the 23? He's up to 8th. James Kinghart and Jordan Watt, the top 10. Green flag. So see, Cyrus McGee got a great restart in the 4. He just couldn't quite get to the inside or the outside. So I think we've only still got 2 drives out of the race. Fitzwater and we got 3 wide for the lead. Tristan Allen in the 2 to the inside. Oh, Paul gets in the wall, around goes Watson, and he holds on to it. No caution, I don't think. No caution. That's an interesting one. Jonathan Reigns is on the apron. Oh my goodness. I can't believe they got away with that. And Watson falling back on the outside. Kelly Lee gained a lot of spots on that one. And now we got a caution. Not really surprising that time. Aiden Shepherd again. So that's our 2nd caution. Now this is, yeah, they usually get a couple of wrecks. Slowing down, and it looks like, just wait here, these 2 guys. Okay, so Aiden Shepherd for the 2nd time goes around. We're going to take a look at his teammates' accident as well. And it's a spin down the back. At the back of the field with Josh Crash, both with damage, obviously. I don't know why Crash and Shepherd got into each other. I don't know why Crash just... we'll have to take a look back a bit further and see if... Okay, so what's happened here is that Elijah Gordon's made it 3 wide, and Crash is not able to hold it up there, but he's got a good run on the 99. It's just not enough space. He slid up, couldn't hold it to the middle of the track, and got into the 99 and turned him. So yeah, we're going to have to wait and see if there's any word on that one, but Tough Pro Fraden Shepherd has 2nd caution of the race, and that has involved him again. Now, let's take a look at the other one. And Watson got saved by that caution, because he was falling back on that outside. So was Kelly Lee, for that matter. We're very fortunate. Jonathan Reigns also hit the apron, but they went 4 wide. They went 4 wide for a second there. That is unbelievable. Take a look here. Tristan Allen made 3 wide, not enough room. Porkins hits the wall, bounces down into Watson, and thankfully no one ran into him. That is good driving. And take a look at Lee. Where was Kelly Lee on the lap before that? Because she gained a lot of positions. Oh, she was 10th. She fell back on the outside. Take a look at how much ground she gained. And they were 4 wide. Reigns hit the apron and thankfully backed out of it. So, I guess it all worked out for those guys. Unfortunately, not behind them. Vrain Shepherd, that's a big hit on the right side. He should be able to continue though, so whatever. Anyways, we better not go back to green. Alright, no we haven't. So that's good. And Jay Jefferson in the 47 had a header issue. I thought I saw someone else out, and Jefferson in the 47, yet again with an issue. Not the first time that's happened for him, but tough break for him as he was 7th in the points going to this one. So not going to be a good result for him tonight. Is Tristan Allen still leading us here? Well, obviously he's leading. Technically not still leading, but whatever. So that's McGee in 2nd, Brandon Ben up to 3rd, King up to 4th, and Porkins up to 5th. James Kinghart, Kelly Lee, Brian Grimes, Davey Johnson, Benny Watson, the top 10. And I don't know why I just held the V key, but whatever. We're back onto green. Allen sliding up the track here. McGee to the inside of him. Down the back. I don't think you should make it 3 wide. Bent does it. And Allen's going to go in the wall. He's going to go in the wall. And he does. Lee goes around. Johnson gets hit. Spins down the front. And our 3rd caution of the race. We got more. Eli Bright. I saw Patrick Schamberger get turned. But he held on to it. And another caution. Racing it back here. And it looks like it's going to be Brandon Bent. On the wall. McGee went into the wall. And he's going to fall back even further. Brandon Bent is the leader. These guys need to be careful. They need to be careful. Oh my gosh. Good job by those guys to get through that one and not wreck. Actually, you know what? That wasn't so bad for Davey Johnson. He might just have, I swear I saw him before. Someone went on. Okay. So there's obviously been some other crash as well between Josh Crash. He's obviously an Aiden Shepherd again for the 3rd time. Anyways, we're going to have to figure all this out. More damage. That's Max Neuwirth in the 7. Is that Rogers in the 12 with a bit of damage? He has a bit of damage. Should be okay. Chase Marks already had it. Luke Rainey in the 94 has a bit of damage as well. So, but anyways, yeah, Davey Johnson. Not really his fault in that one. He got turned. And wasn't his fault. He really didn't do anything wrong. Kelly Lee here slid up the track, and Jack Porkins, again, carbon copy of what happened with him and Watson. Except this time, Lee bounced back down into Davey Johnson, and he got spun. Simple as that. Most of those guys didn't make it back. And then, okay, Schamberger ran into the 72, and Miller turned the 07 down the racetrack and thankfully onto the wall. Now Neuwirth, by the looks of it, I know he got involved. There might be another wreck as well. How did Aiden Shepherd, Josh Crash and Co get involved in this? Trying to figure this out here. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, okay. So yeah, they did run into each other, but that doesn't really explain what happened to Rainey and Shepherd and Crash, because they got the worst of it. Just gonna have to wait and see here. So Ian Shepherd's been involved in 3 cautions tonight. Oh, so was this with the 72? Okay, this happened behind the first wreck. Dan Park and Luke Rainey. First time Parks been involved. Yeah, okay. So 3 wide again. Didn't work. They make contact in the wall around. Sam gets into it. Oh! Oh, man. Teammates ran into each other. Shepard. You see Dominic Anthony, Matthew Stotts, Hunter Slappy with a lot of damage. But anyways, that's what triggered the third caution of the race. We're going to go back to green. So yeah, Brandon Bennett's now the leader in the 27. Jonathan King is in second. James Kinghart, Brian Grimes, Tristan Allen, the top 5. Cyrus McGee, Kelly Lee, Jack Porkins, Benny Watson, Davey Johnson still inside the top 10 after all that. We're back onto the green flag as King now shoved to the outside by James Kinghart. He's been doing very good recently. Did well at Daytona. Ooh. To the inside now, Brandon Bent. And Bent's in the wall, so is King. He's going to hold up the whole outside lane. Except not that much, as now King goes to the inside. And Porkins has fallen way back there. And so the 96 has passed Bent. And Bent's going to be in the wall again. And King's in the wall as well. They're all on the wall. Kinghart's leading. Josh Crash, Luke Rainey, Aiden Shepard also out of the race. Didn't really touch on that, but Kinghart's gone. Trying to cement his spot into next week. Careful here, guys. And in the wall. Landon Hicks is there. King falling back. Bound for second. McGee has got around the 2. For second. We haven't had a wreck this time. Like, a little bit, so whatever. Look how far back the 21 and the 23 fell. And Bent, for that matter. Whoa! And they nearly wrecked between... Teammates nearly wrecked each other. That was Colin Driver in the 56 and 23 Davey Johnson. Thankfully that didn't happen for them. Otherwise it would have been a very bad meeting. I'm sorry. I am just like one of the worst people. As McGee's in the wall, Allen got around him again, and McGee's going to fall back. Now teammates Watson and Watt, somewhat similar, are now battling. And as you can already tell, the inside lane is definitely the place to be, as Watt shuffled Watson up the track. And Watson's got to go into the wall. No, he didn't. He kept it out of it. McGee didn't. And they're 3 wide. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Bit of contact, They're going to push each other in the wall. And around goes Hicks. And he held on to it. Nope, caution out that time. That's it. No caution. I'm sorry, there is a caution, you know what I mean. Oh, no. Lynn and Rogers, Nichols and Carter. And Gordon late. Not sure what that was all about. They did not let off of each other there at the end. We got cars going down for pit stops. So, a lot of cars going down for pit stops. But anyways, caution number 4. And, take a look here. I could see this one coming. Wasn't really much room given by the 70s, well, so by the 96, and Hicks had to slide up, so he didn't really give much room. Couldn't hold the car to the bottom. He's out of the groove. They make contact, and like Watson, look at Noah Carr sneak by in the 42, but this time triggered a caution. But a good save again by Landon Hicks. Cost him nowhere near as many positions this time. Nowhere near as not many positions in this one. And they bounce. And you see Jake Rogers bounces off the outside wall, goes down to Lynn. They make contact in the wall, and they just didn't let off of each other. And eventually, Lynn spins into Simon Nichols, who gets run into by Mitchell Carter, who had absolutely nothing to do with that. So, yeah, tough break for those guys. You see here, he was not expecting an 82 car to be down there. But tough break for him. Now, anyways, I saw the first guy to come onto the pit road was the 92, and he was the first car to go onto the pit road, so good run for Jordan Watt here tonight. Needed it. So yeah, all those guys staying out, definitely. There we go. So, let's wait and see who wins the race off. See, the sun's going down. And yes, it will be the 92, followed by Kian Raleigh, not really surprising. Then, I think, yep, okay, Jake Rogers, Eli Bright, Chase Marks, Lucifer Sam, Matthew Engelram, Dawson Miller, Elijah Gordon, Nichols, Perez, and then a bunch of others. He's got a spectator cam, because why not? Don't know why I just didn't do that in the first place. Now that's the 84, I think. Yep. So he's missing. So he's now missing his hood. And the lights are out here on the pace car, so gonna go back to green. Only Mitchell Carter retired from that accident, and Hunter Slappy is now a lap down in the 88. Did not need that. So yeah, James Kinghart in the number 71. It'll lead us back to the green. Tristan Allen in second. Jonathan Rains, the Dover winner, is in third. Benny Watson, the All-Star winner, fourth. And points leader Jonathan King in fifth. And Chicagoland winner from last season, Noah Carr's in sixth. So don't count him out. He knows how to win a race as well, even though he's had a pretty tough season so far. There's now Rains under attack from Watson. And the 71 got a really good jump. He got a really good jump. Surprisingly good jump under the fifth caution. Oh, that's a big one. Our last winner, Matthew Stotts. That's Gerard Oren, Dan Park, and Ian Perez. Hunter Slappy. So, caution number 5 here at Iowa. Now, these guys are staying out. I'm not sure why. They're definitely going to be out of the race, so whatever. This is the biggest wreck I think I've seen here. Oh, this one's... Okay, this I think makes kinda... Okay. Well, I'm not really surprised. The lap traffic... See here, Hunter Slappy a lap down, fairly slow. Take a look here, he's a bit slow. Yeah, very slow. They make it 4 wide. I don't understand why they think 4 wide's a good thing. It's Eli Bright and Kian Raleigh. They bounce off each other. Slappy gets into the 72, goes down into Sam, and Chase Marks also gets collected. Engelram nowhere to go in the 61. You see Elijah Gordon get involved. Nichols squeak by, and Ian Perez does not. Neuwirth does. How about that for Neuwirth? And then Lynn, Stotts, Oren, and Park. I'm not sure what that's all about. This one's just accidental. Park's trying to avoid it, and Lynn was coming in pretty quick. And Oren runs into the 88, continuing his tough run. He really hasn't had a lot of luck in that 91. So, a big wreck. I just realised TV2 is like got the worst camera angle. Take a look. Actually, no, it might not be that bad actually for this shot. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. Take a look. Well, there's the worst camera angle in pretty much all of existence. Anyways, Kinghart's still the leader here in the 71. He will have to come in eventually, I think. But yes, definitely more guys out of the race. Perez, Oren, Schamberger, Stotts, Sleppy. So 4 guys out of that one. Not really all that surprising, honestly. As we get back to green now. Jonathan Reigns has disappeared as well. The 09. Okay, so Reigns came in. Now, not sure if that's a sign. Also, Jake Rogers has been coming in like all the time, which is why he's a lap down. Anyways, James Kinghart is still the leader here in the 71. Tristan Allen is still second. Benny Watson is third. Jonathan King, Noah Cars, the top 5. Cyrus McGee, Louis Sorrentino, Landon Hicks, Angelo Alonso, Brian Grimes, the top 10. Green flag is back out. And Allen got a much better restart. There he goes to the inside now at the 71. See if they actually survived this one. Oh, I thought they wouldn't have. I really didn't think they would have survived it. Grimes up high. He's in the wall. Scraping along it. He's going to lose a bunch of spots. As Tristan Allen's taken the lead. As Jake Rogers is coming out in the 12. He's having that pit glitch thing. There he goes back. I mean, I don't understand why he's not even... like, I don't understand why he's still out here, honestly. Oh boy, 3 wide at the back of the field. They did a good job holding on to it as Brian Grimes continues to bounce off the outside wall here. Anyways, Noah Cars has moved his way up to second out of all that. I didn't really notice that. Sorrentino's up to third, Alonso's up to fourth, and King fell back to fifth. As Tristan Allen continues to lead here in the 2. And they are still hanging on to it. That's good. That's good. That's what we want. Rogers coming back out. Battle for second. Sorrentino in the 10. To the inside of Noah Cars. You know, Hedgel Alonso is just desperate for a good run here in the 8. Cars needs a good run because he needs to stay in that top 30. He's 26th right now in points, but he's 28th in... no, 29th in owner points. That's what pushes you into that chance of missing the race. Like these 2 guys, is Alonso going for second underneath Sorrentino. Sorrentino's in the wall. So is Cars. So how about Landon Hicks in the 77? All these guys fell off. Now these guys continue battling. Tristan Allen's just going to pull away with this one. He'll lead with 10 to go here in the 2. Everyone's still hanging on to it right now. That's good. Sam hits the outside wall. I think Brandon Bent did the same. These guys shouldn't battle, I don't think. Shouldn't battle, I think. They should. If they want to lose this race, they should battle. Because they are catching Tristan Allen. Or at least battle for second. They could battle for third if they want. I mean, Hicks and King are doing that right now as Hicks goes to the inside. That's going to give Alonso a bit of a gap there. Now Landon Hicks does not want to come third again. He's sick of thirds. He wants to be a bit higher than a third this time. As Alonso nearly hit the outside wall, now he's going to give up second. So Hicks up to second in the 77, and Allen pulled away big time. If they were a caution to come out soon, that'd be pretty big. It could really change the outcome of this one. But Allen, he's got a 7/10 lead here in the 2. We're going to grab his first win of the season. By this point, this race here, race 18, he had 5 wins last season. As the 8 car slips up the track, which is going to help out Hicks a fair bit. Sorrentino's in the outside wall in the 10, giving King a chance to get back by him here. Good run for King though, he needed that. to extend his points lead beyond. Right now, what would be 20 points, I think, because Jack Hawkins, he's going to get back into the top 10. So it won't be beyond 20. Right now, going for 4th, but I mean, whatever. As Hicks closed in on Allen, but I mean, I don't think it's going to change a thing unless like a surprise caution for some reason, which might happen. I don't know. It's entirely possible, but I mean, with the way they're racing right now, as Sorrentino hits the outside wall again, I don't think it's going to happen. And Hicks closed in by a 10th that lap, so I mean, who knows? Who knows? But we've got 2 laps to go this time. If they make it back to the white, racing it back. Here we go. No, don't think it's going to happen, as Rogers is still coming in and out of the pit road. We got the white flag this time in hand for Tristan Allen, looking for his 7th career win in the number 2. And his first of the season. Off for 2 for the final time, down the back. Hicks is not going to get to him. And the number 2 of Tristan Allen will come off for 4 and will grab his first win of the season. Tristan Allen, win number 7. He wins the Glad 400. As I said, his 7th career victory. That's an impressive feat right there. Will he get to 10 by the end of the season? Probably. As there are the official results. Tristan Allen wins it, Landon Hicks 2nd, Abbott Hairgel and Alonso being 3rd. Jonathan King will extend his points lead to, let's see here, 39. It will be 17. So it's not much of an improvement, but it's improvement nonetheless. So good news for Jonathan King. And Jordan Ward got inside the top 5 in the end. How about that? Lewis Sorrentino, Benny Watson, Kian Raleigh, Dawson Miller, James King Hunt, who dominated the race, finishes 10th. There's the rest of the results. Tough break for those guys. Disappointing runs. 28 guys finished on the lead lap. 30 guys finished the race. So, congratulations to Tristan Allen on winning the Glad 400, and we will see you next time at New Hampshire. So, I think for the Bad Boy Buggies off-road or the Sylvania 300, I can't really remember at this point, but yeah. See you then.
Breathing out or breathing in. Broken down, but I will